Hey guys, how's it going? So I want to talk about this segment within my collection of watches, and these are my non-Rolex and non Holy Trinity watches, and you know, really special pieces that I hold dear to my heart, and that's my Omega Seamaster, Speedmaster, and my Reversal. This was my first luxury timepiece. Beautiful. Omega Seamaster, it's an icon, right? What can I say? So if you happen to get into watchmaking and you're not into Rolexes, hey, I think these are fantastic watches, right? This is a great entry level watch. I think it would make a great it would make a great gift for for uh, for your son when he's finished high school, I think, right? Or when he's finished high school, getting a Seamaster. When he's finished university, getting a Speedmaster, and be done with it. Get him to buy this himself. Fantastic watches. They're very usable, right? This is a tank, right? This is ETA movement. I think every watch collection has to have an ETA movement simply because it is, well, okay, it's not a finished movement by any means, right? It's quite a generic movement, but it is a great movement in the sense that it's easy to service, it works, it's robust, it's accurate, it's it's your Toyota, oh, I shouldn't say Toyota Camry, but these things work, right? And they have a huge role in the Swiss watch industry because I feel that the Swatch, right, really saved the Swiss watch industry, coming up with ETA. Of course, right, the most iconic watch, in my opinion, is the Speedmaster. I mean, the Reversal is also a true icon. So these are watches that you can get at fairly reasonable amounts of money, right? You can pick this up for under 1500 US. You can pick these up, well, not this specific model, right? This is a vintage caliber 321 straight lug. So these would cost a lot. But you can get a modern Speedmaster, maybe from the 80s or 90s. You could pick them up for about 2500, no problem. And great watches, right? This would probably set you back about 6500. Fantastic watches, and I really love them. They're really great. Can I say? Let's show you the movement. Right, truly beautiful. Yeah, Archie Luxury always talks about these watches. Right? He's not a fan of the Seamaster, but he's okay with it. He's all right. I guess what he's not okay with is people who buy this this watch and think that they are James Bond, and think that they're the greatest, that they're some secret agent or whatever, and that's kind of silly, right? This watch is a good watch. It's nothing special. It's nothing great, right? Don't be pretentious with it because it's really, it's I don't want to say it's nothing, but it's nothing compared to a lot of other great watches, put it that way. Okay, so buy this watch, enjoy it for what it is, use this watch, right? This is a very, very usable watch. You can go to war with this watch. You can go, well, I won't encourage you to get into fights, but if if disaster struck, this watch would probably outlast these two. Right. Beautiful. Yeah. I guess, well, something else I want to talk about, right? Swiss watches in general. Yes, they're beautiful. We talk about Seikos, right? Would you rather have a Grand Seiko, or would you rather have, like a Seamaster or a Speedmaster? And I don't understand why people spend that much for on Grand Seikos. It's nothing against the brand, right? The Japanese, they make great products, great watches, but one thing that Asians are not able to do, and I'm qualified to say this because I'm of Asian descent, and they are not able to create objects of desire, right? They're not able to sell you a dream. They're not able to sell you a passion. Right? They're not able to sell you an idea. Right? A lot of Japanese products are I don't want to say copies of European products, but it pretty much is. Right? If you look at Japanese history, throughout their history, ever since 1868, when they started to modernize, right? Their government was based off the German Constitution. The army was based off the German army. The Navy was based off the British Navy, and all their products, right, were all based off European products. So as a result, they just lack that certain level of authenticity that the Europeans, or I guess in this case the Swiss, have. Right? When the Swiss came up with these watches, Speedmaster, Reversal, and I guess whatever. There was a certain there was an idea, there was a need for it. Well, this was for polo players, this was for racing, right? And that's just something that the Japanese or Asians lack when it comes to the products, right? Japan, I mean, I'll use Japan as an example, right? Because I'd say that they are the leaders in Asian manufacturing, right? They come up with fantastic cars, Toyotas, Hondas, and they last, they work well, cheaper service, but nobody grows up dreaming to drive a Toyota. Nobody grows up dreaming to wear a Seiko. Nobody grows up dreaming to wear a Casio. Right? They just don't. They just lack that. They lack that emotion. They lack that soul that these pieces have. Right? Maybe not as much as this one, but there's soul, there's passion, there's a dream over here, right? And that's something that not just Japanese but Asians, that's what we kind of that's what we lack. And modern Asia has only been around for about 150, 200 years, so it takes time, but I think that's where we gotta move forward, right? We have to start doing things for ourselves, things that we believe in, things that we enjoy, things that we dream, right? We gotta dream our own dreams, right? Have an Asian dream. Right now in this world, everybody, especially in Asia, they're just kind of copying a Western dream, right? They just follow a Western dream and they create products and try to profit out of that. Same for the forms of government, right? It's just, you know, in Asia, you're either, right, you're either Western democracy, capitalism, or you're communist, you know. It's unfortunate, but where we had to pick sides. You know, you look at Korea, right? Korea's a perfect example. They had to pick a side, right? The North picked communism and the South picked capitalism. So you know, if there's something that Europeans and the West has taught us is that, you know, try come up with our own dreams, come up with a certain level of authenticity. Right, Chinese are really bad at that. Right, just so much counterfeit, and it's just not good. There's just so much wastage. You know, there was a time where China was producing great pieces of art and porcelain and China, right? That's why they're called China, right? Chinaware, you know, because there was a time where Chinese were the front runners in luxury products, and Europeans were trading, you know, and Europeans were trading for Chinese products. But of course, the Chinese restricted trade, and the Europeans started selling opium, or the British started selling opium to the Chinese, and which gave rise to the Opium War, and that was really the beginning of the end for imperial and dynastic rule in China. And that was in 1839, and it's pretty sad, but that's how it goes, right? We had to adapt. Yeah, but I think now that you know, Asians are a little bit more established, we have to move forward and find our own dreams and create our own dreams. Right. Anyway, it's kind of a sideward rant. Thanks. Bye.